What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pan HD, Pan with the plan, man. Whatever you want to call me, bro. Look, we're gonna get straight into this video. We're doing tier list part 2 for finishing badges. And look, I do have to say that 2K, they did a really great job balancing these badges finishing wise. They did extremely well this year, especially like I said for this finishing category. Honestly, can't think of a badge in this category that deserves to be in E or F tier. That's why there isn't an E or F tier on here. We just have S, A, B, C, and D. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate all the support. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Man, just hit that like button for me. Alright. Simple as that. Hit that like button and subscribe. You don't even have to comment. Alright, it's easy, it's fast. Let's get into it. I only have one badge in the D tier, okay? And that is going to be post spin technician. Alright. Honestly, it's the useless badge. It's the most useless badge in the game for me. Right? Or it's useless for anybody else unless they have a post scoring fading type playstyle. Right? And some people do. So if you have that type of playstyle and that's your build and that's what you like to do, then maybe this post spin technician will be B, A, or S for you. But for me, we're gonna keep it in D, and I think for a lot of people it would be down here in the D tier. Now let's go straight into the C tier. First, we're gonna have Acrobat. Acrobat, I think could be higher, but I'm gonna have it in the C tier because the hop step dunks are absolutely incredible with Acrobat on. What it's gonna do, it's gonna help you create the separation that you need off of the hop step to be able to capitalize into that dunk. Now, like I said, not only does it help you make the acrobatic stuff, but it's gonna help you create that separation. And it's in the C tier for me because I'm not a slasher, but for pure slashers, it's for sure gonna be in this A or B tier. Probably this A tier, but me, I have it in the C tier just because I'm not a pure slasher, not really what I do, but it could help me with finishing at the rim. Now, next we have Aerial Wizard. Not a crazy OD badge, but it's gonna help you catch lobs since every big man is camping in the paint like it's a damn cozy ass campfire in there. They love it, but I'm sure it's a lot better for getting contacts from the alley as well. But I really haven't seen many contact alley oops from here from 2K. So Aerial Wizard's gonna get real comfy in this C tier for a little bit. He's gonna sit his ass right here. You know what I'm saying? Next, we're gonna go with Giant Slayer. Now, Giant Slayer, in my opinion, is a niche badge that is going to be, honestly, it's going to be more impactful for smaller guards. And I say this because this badge is going to make it harder for others to block your shot when trying to finish at the rack with no driving dunk. You're a guard, pick and roll, you get past the defender, or in pick and pop, your popper's not open, you got to finish at the rack, you got to make a play, you got no driving dunk. You're going to be able to go up against those taller big men and possibly be able to finish at the rack. For the fourth and last badge for tier C, we are going to go with Fearless Finisher. The reason I went with Fearless Finisher is because all it does, or the whole point of Fearless Finisher, is it just resists the contest and helps you absorb contact at the rim. Now, You might say, what does absorbing contact mean? Well, absorbing contact basically means it's going to help you lose energy when finishing at the rack. You go up against a tall defender, you know, you might lose tons of energy, but with this badge, you're not. Now, simple, easy. I know I didn't explain that well, but we're going to roll with it. Also, I don't think it's a huge deal breaker in 2K, and it's definitely one that's hard to test if it pops up or not. So there's definitely have to be some testing with that before our next tier list videos later down the road. Fearless Finisher is also one that I have least knowledge about. So all I'm asking for you, don't take my knowledge on Fearless Finisher. Just run some games with it off and then run with it on and see if you can tell the difference. That's the only thing I can say. Now, I know I'm going fast, guys, but I want to try to keep the videos condensed, keep the information condensed, simple, and straight to the point. I don't want to ramble off on some stupid information that doesn't even matter to the badge, okay? So that's why I keep them simple and to the point. Now, for our B tier, we're going to start off with Dream Shake. I do not see it in here. Okay, I guess I forgot to put it in, but Dream Shake is going to be the next tier B. So we're just gonna imagine Dream Shake is right here in this little box. Dream Shake is gonna boost your hooks, fades, shimmy phase, you know, whatever you want to do fade type wise. Now, at first, I really thought it was only gonna be a my career badge, but I really feel like it's going to be tough to deal with against people doing the post hooks, the shimmy phase, the normal phase, whatever type fade hook it might be. And this Dream Shake badge is obviously going to give them a huge boost when doing these fades. These boosts are going to make them be so successful. And I don't know, I think it might be crazy, but like I said, I have Dream Shake in tier B. Now next, we're gonna go with Limitless Takeoff. We're gonna act like it's right here. Dream Shake's first, but you know what, we're gonna roll with it. Honestly, in my opinion, Limitless Takeoff is only good on Gold or Hall of Fame this year, and the reason for that is to get the Jordan dunks, or if you want to be able to dunk from farther out than normal, maybe even flashier dunks. But Limitless Takeoff on Gold or Hall of Fame is going to allow you to do that. Now, Silver Limitless Takeoff is probably the most doable and the most respectable for this badge, and you definitely need this badge if you are a slasher. This is a 100% badge that you need if you are a slasher. You will not run into a pure slasher that doesn't have Limitless Takeover on. And honestly, a matter of fact, I personally have it on my 6'9", and I love it. So, Limitless Takeoff tier B. We're gonna go next up to Rise Up. Rise Up's gonna help with standing dunks and standing contacts in the paint. Now, the standing dunks and standing contacts are looking absolutely devious this year. They're crazy. I've seen tons of them just from watching videos, watching competitive pro-am. They're crazy. Now, Rise Up is going to play a huge part in the activation of these standing dunks and standing contact dunks. It's mainly what it's used for. Definitely think it's going to be a necessity type badge for big men. Say 7 foot, 7'1", 7'2", 7'3", if they're even still around this year. But last badge for tier B, it'd be our fourth badge. We are going to go with dropstepper. Now, dropstepper on Hall of Fame is having people put into blenders. People are getting put into blenders with drop step on Hall of Fame. Guys just spam drop steps towards their hand where the ball is non-stop, 8 times in a row, 9 times in a row, you know, just over and over again. They try to abuse it, and this badge I think is another necessity. Okay, again guys, I know some people might ramble on about these badges, but I just want to keep it short and simple. I don't want to waste y'all's time. I don't want to waste my time. Just want to keep it short and simple, straight to the point, explain what the badge is, put it in the tier list, give y'all a little information on it for what I have about the badge and from what I've tested. If it's a short explanation on the badge, that means it's tested, but I don't have a lot of information on it, guys, so y'all have to realize that. So I am sorry for that, and I will do better about getting more information about these badges. Okay, now A tier, we're gonna start off with Bully. I have Bully in there because it's honestly, in my opinion, I see the value in this badge, and also I think it's honestly one of the most controversial defensive badge. I think that would be Bully, but like I was saying, I see the value, and the example I'm going to give you, say your shooting build, right? The defender has to respect the 3 ball 100% in this game. In 2K in general, you've always had to respect the 3 ball. Now you get somebody on your hip and you just give them a brawn elbow to throw them out of the way, you get into the hoop. Okay, Bully is going to allow you to give that the brawn elbow, shove them out of the way, get to the hoop. So in my opinion, Bully is a really good badge for people that are going to depend on throwing somebody off their side that is hugging them so they can get to the hoop. Now next we're going to go with Posterizer. Posterizer it benefits and it enables contact dunks a whole lot more this year. Also, it's going to open up the contact dunks with just your X button or even holding down on your stick. Now some of you might not use stick dunks. I know probably 70% of the time I'm just plain and simple, I'm gonna dunk with X. But if you're going for that contact dunk, it's gonna open more contact dunks up if you're using X button or holding down on your stick. Now it's also gonna give a huge tremendous boost to the contacts that you get, and it will open that up more. Now the next badge, we are going to go with Masher. Masher's a badge that the pick and rollers are going to love. You know, pick and roll starting to become the name of the game now in the park, pro-am, whatever it might be. And I think Masher, the pick and rollers are just gonna plain and simple love it. You don't need an explanation. It's pretty obvious what Masher is, mashing in the paint. Okay, so I think we're good to move on to the next one. Next one, tier A, is going to be Fast Twitch. Fast Twitch is another necessity for the pick and rollers and for the people that are below the basket. Fast Twitch could honestly is going to be really nice for the ISO type play styles. And the reason I say that is because those ISO players, you get by your defender, you're going up to the hoop, you see a defender coming in for the chase down, you're going to wait out the big every time because you know they're going to be flying into another orbit trying to get that block. So Fast Twitch is going to allow you to lay the ball up faster, get the muscles going a little bit faster. So, and honestly, the whole point of it, as we all know, it just speeds up your layup timing. So it just makes everything happen faster. Now, S tier, superior tier, however you want to call it. First badge, we're gonna go slithery. Before we start S tier, backdown Punisher. I don't know where I want to put backdown Punisher here. I totally forgot about this one. I think we're going to put it in the I think we'll put it in here in the D tier. The reason I have it in the D tier is because who even back down? Who even back downs anymore? Back down defenders anymore? Pause. Anyways, you really just don't see that much that type of play style anymore. I really don't think it. I don't know. You might see it here and there, but you're not gonna see it all the time. So boom, it's staying in D tier with post spin tech. Now slithery, S tier. Honestly, in my opinion, it's low key better than Posterizer. Now I say this because slithery is in that A+ tier, while it's in the S, compared to Posterizer being in the lower A. I don't even see it in the higher A. If it was like high A, middle A, low A, Posterizer gonna be down here in the lower A. Now, slithery just gets you more contact dunks and also allows you to navigate the finishes better at the rim. And in my opinion, it's honestly probably one of the best slasher badges in the game. Right? If I had a pure slasher, slithery's on Hall of Fame for me, without a doubt. And this is gonna be a badge that people are gonna sleep on this year because Posterizer just has extreme value. It always will have that extreme value, and that's just how it is, man. Also, not to mention why slithery is an S is because it gets a lower tier than Posterizer. 4 badge points to get on Hall of Fame compared to the 8 or 9, whatever it might be for Posterizer. So I think you get more out of what you're spending on slithery compared to Posterizer when you can be using your badge points from Posterizer on something else. Now, the last one we are going to go with is Pro Touch. I think it's going to be a good badge in this game regarding the finishers or even guards that have your layup at a decent rating, like I'm gonna say maybe 80ish or above 80. Anything above 80, I think it's gonna be good for guards. Now you have over an 80 put on Pro Touch, and it's also gonna be a tier 1 for those guards. So you only need 4 badge points for Hall of Fame. I mean, without a doubt, I'm putting on Pro Touch. Okay? So, I know I'm straight to the point. I know it's sort of a long video. It's in 18 minutes. But, look, guys, I do the research on it. I know I don't give a lot of explanation on each badge. But this is, in my opinion, from D to S, how I would rank these badges. And I think that's all we got for today. I'm gonna go over it again. Tier D, we got Post Spin Tech, Backdown Punisher. Tier C, we got Acrobat, Aerial Wizard, Giant Slayer, Fearless Finisher. Tier B, we have Limitless Takeoff, Rise Up, Drop Stepper. Tier A, we have Bully, Posterizer, Masher, Fast Twitch. Tier S, we have Slithery and Pro Touch. Now, I appreciate all y'all for watching this video. Let me know if I got this right. Let me know if you would change something. Let me know if you would put something in a different tier or if you would move something around. Okay, everyone has their different opinions, and I mean that's the best thing, right? We can all have a different opinion on something compared to somebody else. So I think that's gonna wrap up this video. We're gonna have we have shooting, and we have playmaking left. Yes, playmaking and shooting left. Now, again, I've already said it. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate the support, man. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, and as always, we're gonna keep the videos coming no matter what the circumstance is. Alright, and as always, much love always. We're gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.